You are listening to Book Clips, a mini podcast where authors and narrators introduce you to lesbian fiction. You can find a buy link and more information about this book in the show notes. Enjoy!
Summer Fling, Jean Copeland. Didi and Kate had migrated toward the stage for a prime position in the crowd for the evening's featured event, Jordan Squire and her acoustic guitar. Caught up in their conversation, Kate hadn't realized she was right in front of the stage until the lights went out and Jordan leaped out with a hard strum of her guitar. It took Kate's eyes about a day to climb Jordan's long legs, to her muscled forearm, to her luscious lips pressing against the mic. Jordan had the audience mesmerized through her opening song as she whipped her tresses around and belted out a husky rendition of Dusty Springfield's Son of a Preacher Man. As hardened as she thought she was, Kate was by no means immune to her allure. "She's amazing!" Didi shouted to Kate over the cheers. "What a voice!" "Yeah," Kate said, still staring at Jordan. "Thank you, ladies," Jordan said, flipping her hair off her face. "Welcome to Moxie's Pride Week dance. How y'all feeling tonight?" Cheers thundered through the music hall. "You mind if I do an original for you?" The crowd again cheered their approval. As Jordan strummed the intro to her song, Kate did a double take. Was she making eye contact with her? No, of course not. It was so hard to tell under the flickering lights. She could be looking at anyone or no one at all in the sea of faces. Whatever, she was adorable to stare at regardless. A few more songs into the set, Didi turned to Kate. "Is Jordan looking at you?" "I don't know," Kate said. "I thought she was at one point." "Oh, my God!" Didi said, clutching Kate's shoulders. "She's flirting with you." "Yes, she is," Didi insisted. "No, she isn't." Jordan finished her song and flung her guitar pick at Kate, settling the dispute once and for all. Kate smiled a thank you, Jordan winked a "you're welcome," and off into her next original she went. "You lucky bitch," Didi said. "Where did Viv disappear to? She's missing this. Kate, you're finally going to get laid." Appalled at the suggestion, Kate shoved Didi away from her and inadvertently into a cluster of women next to them. "I'm sorry," she mouthed to them as they helped Didi regain her balance. Toward the end of Jordan's fading bodies toward the ladies' room, hoping to find Viv along the way. What was happening to her? A sexy young woman flirted a little and suddenly she was falling apart. Where the hell was Viv? She shouldered open the bathroom door, slammed the stall door shut behind her, and sucked in stagnant air. Maybe the girls were right. Maybe she needed to get back out onto the dating scene, if for no other reason to get reacquainted with the custom of meeting and interacting with another female. She sat on the toilet and texted Viv. No response. As she left the ladies' room, she contemplated texting them both and sneaking home to New Haven on her own. She veered down an unfamiliar hall and nearly physically ran into Jordan Squire as she was exiting the backstage area. "Oh, I'm sorry," Kate said, her eyes locking with Jordan's. "No, that's okay. My bad," Jordan said. "Hey, I saw you in the audience before. I hope my singing didn't drive you away." Her face broke into the most alarmingly cute smile. "Not at all," Kate said. "You're fantastic, actually, especially your originals." "Thanks. Well, I'll be selling copies of my debut CD after my second set. Hang around if you can." "Okay, sure," Kate said. "I'd love to get a copy." They held each other in a lingering glance before parting ways. As Kate searched for Didi in the dispersing crowd, she caught herself smiling and promptly relaxed her facial muscles. Then she smiled at having done that. "Where have you been?" Didi asked when Kate found her at the bar. "I thought you ditched us." "Believe me, I thought about it." "Where's Viv?" "She's down at the Starbucks 2 blocks over. She met someone." "Better at Starbucks than a hotel." Kate pondered the notion for a moment. "Are you sure the Starbucks isn't in a hotel?" Didi shrugged. "Listen, Jordan's going back on in a few minutes. Maybe we can hang around after the show and you can talk to her." "I just talked to her." "What? What are you saying?" "I got lost coming out of the bathroom and ran into her coming off stage. She told me to stick around and buy a CD after." Didi's eyes bugged with possibilities. "We'll both get her CD, and you'll get her number." "No, we'll get her CD, and that's that." "Kate, ask her for her number. What do you have to lose?" "I don't want her number. She's clearly too young for me, and I'm not schlepping all the way down to the city to date someone." "Are you kidding? Long-distance relationships are the best. Think of all the me time you'll have. You can do whatever you want, but still have someone to have sex and dinner with. It's Brill. It's not Brill. All that back and forth is a pain in the ass. You're a pain in the ass. There it is. Kate rolled her eyes, real mature. Didi grabbed her by the arm. Come on, let's go elbow our way back to our spot near the stage. Jordan will be looking for you. As strong as Kate's outward protests were, she was actually amused by Didi's throwback to high school chase games. It had been decades since Kate had embraced such innocent fun. Not that she was going to admit that to Didi. After the show, Jordan might not have been looking for Kate, but she certainly seemed pleased when Kate's and Didi's turn in line came up. Her sage eyes flowered with apparent delight. Hi again. I'm glad you could stay, she said. Would you like me to sign it? Of course, Kate said. You can sign mine, too, Didi said. When Jordan finally peeled her eyes away from Kate, Didi gave her a petite wave. Thank you again, Jordan said to Kate. I hope you can check out another show sometime. Another lingering glance. This one awkward. Kate exhaled. Sure, I'll definitely try, but I live in Connecticut and don't make it into the city too often. She will, Didi said. We'll check your website for dates and stuff. Connecticut, Jordan said to Kate. I do a lot of shows there. That's because I live there, too. That smile again. Women grumbled behind them, waiting for their chance at Jordan. Okay, well, like she said, we'll catch your website for upcoming shows, Kate stammered. How about I let you know when I'm in the New Haven area, Jordan replied. Got a card? Kate's lips parted, but nothing came out. Yes, she does. Didi sprang into action, digging in her purse until she unearthed one at the bottom. She'd love to hear from you, she said, handing her the crinkled card. My cell's on there, too, just in case I could help you with anything. Jordan smiled uncomfortably at Didi, and then flashed Kate a wildly flirtatious grin that turned Kate to mush. Summer Fling, Jean Copeland.
This was an episode of Book Clips, a mini podcast where authors and narrators introduce you to new books with a short reading. Get the book now by clicking on the buy link in the show notes. This link works for Amazon US, UK, and Canada. If you use our links, we earn a small commission from Amazon. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to rate and subscribe to this podcast.